Hi, it's Emily Matthews with Remax Universal, and we are going to be exploring Polly's Pumpkin Patch outside of Chilton today. So here we are. I'm going to switch here's the inside of the building, and we go around here, and there we are. Hi, Polly. So here's the inside, and then we'll have our interview. Hi, this is Emily with Remax Universal, and I'm interviewing Polly with Polly's Pumpkin Patch outside of Chilton. And I remember when you came, that we were both working at the Chilton Hospital, and then you can just tell the story of how that happened.
Well, that was, I think, 21 years ago. I think that was 2002. And we were living in a Chicago suburb at that time and kind of had it, with the suburbs. And we bought the family farm here. My husband's family mother was living here and she moved to town. So we bought the family farm, and so we got the house on 5 acres. So we had about 3 acres of farmland, and we said, well, what are we going to grow? So we decided on pumpkins because my dad and I had grown that when I was a kid growing up.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I think you sold them to Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, we did.
Tried selling them to Piggly Wiggly or something?
When Piggly Wiggly started doing their one-day sale, I think we sold to them the one in De Pere for
yeah, I remember that.
2 years. Maybe it was 2 years. But then we found out that we could sell a lot more pumpkins here.
Yeah.
So we quit doing that. We had to haul them up there. It was a lot of work.
Yeah, that is a lot of work.
So we decided just to sell them here.
Yeah, and then I think you said you had what was your pay system?
So we just when we picked them, we put them on the driveway and we had a coffee can out for money.
Yeah.
And I don't really remember how much we charged for them back then.
Yeah.
But it was not very much, a couple dollars a piece or something.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so what would you say is a big challenge or?
Right now the challenge is finding enough help.
Ooh,
and
that's everybody's issue.
Yeah. So right now, we've kind of, over the years, we've changed a lot of stuff around.
Right.
We used to grow produce, and we had a lot of summer help with kids, high school kids and stuff.
Sure.
Couldn't make a go with that. So we quit doing that. And so then we were doing strawberries for a while, and unfortunately, we're not doing strawberries anymore. It doesn't work. It just didn't pay to do it. Yeah. So now we do have our sunflower field.
Oh.
And the sunflowers only last for about 10 to 12 days where they look really good. So it's a very short season.
Okay.
And we have a few staff that we bring in, but otherwise we can pretty much staff that ourselves. And then our big fall season is 6 or 7 weeks in September through the end of October, and we need a lot of help. We've grown so big now that we do need a lot of help, and most years we squeak by with enough help.
Yeah. Do you use temp agencies, or how do you?
No. A lot of our help used to be high school kids, and I guess maybe they just don't.
They don't want to work.
Don't want to work now, or they want something more than just on the weekends.
They want a steady job.
Yes, they want a steady job, and not just for 6 or 7 weeks either. So I actually do have a lot of adults, a lot of retired adults, or ones that are still working who work the extra weekends to make Christmas money and stuff.
Yeah, well, that actually seems like a good plan.
Yep.
So I'm going to tell everybody one thing that they might not know is that Gary built our house.
Yep. How long ago was that?
2005.
Okay. Now
we moved in January 2005, so he was building it in 2004.
So that would have been 2 years after we moved up here.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was right about the time I think I went over to Holy Family ER too.
I think you still was PRN maybe.
I was at both places for a little while, but the Chilton Hospital phased out, and then it was just Holy Family.
Yep.
So what would be something that a lot of people don't know about you?
Well, that I was an ER nurse. A lot of people do know that, but a lot of people don't know that I retired from there.
Yeah, I didn't either. So.
Yeah, so it has actually been a little over 2 years
Yeah.
now. 2 years ago on Christmas was my last day, and I actually volunteered to work on Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Because you get the time and a half.
That is a thing, yeah.
So a lot of people think I still work there, which I guess that's okay because then they haven't been in the ER and haven't noticed that I wasn't there.
Yeah, that's good. So anything else you want to say in closing? Or?
Well, we have grown. We went from those 3 acres of pumpkins, and so now we have a 15-acre corn maze, and which is real popular.
Yeah,
and pumpkins, I think we have something like 12 or 15 acres of pumpkins.
That's a lot of pumpkins.
And we grow over, I think it's 35 or 40 varieties of pumpkins.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we have a lot of different colored, but there may be 10 varieties of orange pumpkins, but they're all look a little different. They have a different handle on them or a different shape, and some are bumpy and some are pink and green and blue and striped and red. There's all sorts of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, thank you very much for your time, and
you're welcome.
Wish
Emily.
you all well for your season in 2023.
Thank you. Thank you.